So people laugh, but it's true. I actually have a degree in science from UBC, and my specialty was in hummingbird energetics. So I was a hummingbird biologist. I wanted to learn about the birds, these little miracles that one species migrates from Guatemala to Alaska every year. How do they do it? How do they survive up here? Well, it was a wonderful experience learning about hummingbirds. It gave me great humility. But when I graduated, I couldn't get a job. There were no open positions or any positions, period, in hummingbird energetics. So I had to get practical. I had to somehow pay my rent. So I used the computer skills that I had to learn to analyze hummingbird data to get my first job in the computer business. But you know what happened? I got into that business and it was wonderful. I was a young guy and it was a lot of fun. But then, you know what happened? As time went on, I became more disappointed and sort of dispirited because it appeared that so much of everything in that industry was about the money. And I was lucky to work for a private company, but that private company had great ethics. But then it became a public company and some changes happened. And then it became an acquired company by a big US multinational. And I was stationed in Australia at the time when I got the call from the senior executives that, Bob, our numbers are a little bit low this quarter. We need to bring in that big order from that taxi company. I need you to bring in that order. And I said, gentlemen, the order was not signed off. We don't have the product for the customer. And they said, well, Bob, sales will sign off on the quote. You go and get that order. I said, gentlemen, that's lying. And they said, well, Bob, you ever heard of professional lying? So this is a $9 billion multinational company that's instructing one of its senior executives to lie in order to get the money. And that was when I said, enough. And I gave my resignation the next day, and I started my career with the Fraser Basin Council.